leaders of EPP parties in national parliaments have come together here at the European Parliament in Brussels this week for their 12th biannual summit. The meeting is important because it's a chance for EPP politicians to discuss the key issues of the day. This year's debate on the Europe 2020 strategy was dominated by discussions on a decision by EU finance ministers to make €750 billion available to support the euro currency, with loan guarantees and emergency funding. The summit followed an extraordinary meeting of EU finance ministers that finished in the early hours of the same morning. They agreed on an unprecedented package of measures to preserve financial stability in the EU, which has seen the currency shared by 16 of its member states threatened by the crisis in Greece. The euro had been falling steadily against the dollar. EPP Group Chairman Joseph Daul, who opened the summit, said he was happy that the results of the previous night's meeting were moving things in the right direction, but that there could be even more convergence between member states.
I think we must go even further, and I know that what I'm saying now will irritate many member states, but I will say it anyway. We must go further in coordinating our social standards, retirement age, working hours, coordinating our fiscal rules, and coordinating our national budgets.
The package puts €500 billion at the disposal of Eurozone countries, with €440 billion for loan guarantees and €60 billion for emergency funding from the Commission. The IMF will also contribute €250 billion, bringing the total to a whopping €750 billion. Markets rallied at the news on Monday morning, with share prices surging as the summit of EPP leaders continued. Commission President José Manuel Barroso highlighted the speed of the response by EU leaders to the crisis triggered by the situation in Greece and expressed his confidence that the new measures would fend off any threat to the euro currency. He also spoke of the Commission's plans for the coming days.
We will propose to broaden surveillance of macroeconomic imbalances and competitiveness, and we'll put on the table a permanent crisis management mechanism. I want to underline these points because, in fact, we are seeing now that it makes no sense to have a monetary union without some kind of economic union.
European Council President Herman Van Rompuy also appealed to the leaders of EPP parties in national parliaments not to lose the courage displayed by EU finance ministers the night before.
We must now be as radical, as innovative when it comes to economic governance as we were during the period of crisis.